Hi, and welcome to Wisdom from the Angels. Thank you for joining us. And if you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the family. If you are an oldie but goodie, welcome back. I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget, if you are not a subscriber, hit the button below, then hit the bell next to it so that you will get email notifications of new videos. And I upload quite a lot. So make sure you do that. And on this channel, when we're not sure what angel to call, what do we say? Let's all tell them. Get the flock in here. Okay? Alrighty. So today, I just finished doing a meditation, so I'm a little pumped. And we did a 90-minute session where we did 40 minutes of talking about the planets and where they're at. And then we got into, and I talk about the colors and the crystals to use and the body parts. And we talk about what's going on with individual planets as well as the overall energy. Because as you know, tomorrow is what? 12/12. So 12 p.m. tomorrow, no matter what time zone you are in, sit down and start writing down what spiritual goals would you like to see? What would you like to bring more of into your world? Okay? And what are you releasing? Now take that piece of paper and either tear it up and throw it in the toilet and flush it, or burn it. Make sure you have something to catch the ashes. Now, as you're burning it, thank it for all that it has done for you, because it's giving you some information. It just may not be what you want. Okay? And so we're going to release. We're going to take this weekend to release any energies. We're going to rest. We're going to take care of ourselves. We're going to get out of nature if we can, even if it's just standing at your window looking at the trees outside. Just look at nature, please. Somehow attach yourself to nature, even if it's going on the computer and looking up, say, the next place you'd like to travel to when we can all get back into some version of civilization. And I something keeps telling me travel is going to be kind of sort of postponed until 2022. So start dreaming, though. You can dream. You can even travel on your computer. Pick out a place you want to know more about and go check it out. Go check it out. That's a way to travel. Travel from your house. You didn't even have to pack a bag. You didn't have to deal with TSA. You didn't have to sit next to somebody who's coughing on the plane. See, you don't even have to go through jet lag. See how that worked out for you? Oh, sorry. I'm being a little silly today. Anyhow. So in the box below is all the information you need to know about me. And if you'd like to have a chat, my email address is below, and to keep it simple, it's wisdomfromtheangels@gmail.com. Send me an email. We can chat. I offer 15-minute chats. They end up being more longer than that sometimes, but I offer them to people, and we do have a nice conversation. And if you're looking for a service and I can provide it, cool. If not, I know a lot of people, and I might be able to hook you up with someone that I trust that you might find to be of great value too. Okay? All right. So this is the weekend read. We also, what other energies are coming up? Oh, the new moon on Monday. The new moon on Monday is in Sagittarius. Happy birthday, all you Sagittarius. And it is also an important day here in the United States because it's when our electoral college is going to be meeting to vote on which candidate they chose, which right now appears to be President-elect Biden and Vice Presidential-elect Kamala Harris. Okay? The reason I say looks like is because we have another step in the election process, and that's going to carry on into 2021 to January 6th, when Congress comes back and they get to vote on the Electoral College. So that's the next big conversation that is being had about what happens then. Okay, and so we're going to look at that later on and see what energies are flowing around that too. Now, we're also going to have, oh, that's right, on December 21st, what happens? We enter the sign of Capricorn, and it's the solstice, the winter solstice. Hey, it is also when we're going to be able to look in the western sky at sunset and really see Jupiter and Saturn as they come really close together. Like it's almost going to look like they're touching. And there may look like, if you have a really clear sky, it may look like there's a third planet. But they're saying right now that it is a reflection on one of those Jupiter or Saturn's moons. I can't remember which one. And this also is reminiscent of the star that they saw around, the star Bethlehem that they saw around the time of Jesus's birth. So this is how far-reaching and how impactful and powerful these energies are. Okay, so get ready, because December is the end of the year. Hey, we made it, and we're graduating. We are graduating, yes, because why? 12/21/2020 marks, ta-da! Where is it? I don't have my bell, but I should have my bell. Ding, 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 ding. It really marks where we can start to say, we have really arrived. It's the age of Aquarius, because Jupiter and Saturn go into the sign of Aquarius, and it's going to be there for a very long time. So get ready. We're going to have new technology showing up. We're going to have new energy where things are happening very fast. And we're going to need the angelic support. So come on, let's call in those angels so that they can really begin to show up in our lives and support us. Okay? While I've been talking, I have been shuffling. But first, we're going to call in the angels. And we're going to get their messages for today and get their support after they come in and show us their love. Okay? All right, so let's go. Remember, we can heart link by taking our middle finger and our thumb and joining them together, or we can put our hands over our hearts. Okay? Oh, I have my little angel on. Yeah, I put her on for the meditation. Look at that. Little angel dove here. And I took off my earrings. Oh, shoot. They were... Sorry about that. They were moons and stars. Anyway, stop being silly, Carolyn. Angels, archangels, spirit guides, our own individual spiritual teams, including all of our guardian angels, ascended masters, ancestors, beings, benevolent beings from all planets, both near and far. Surround us, guide us, protect us, and keep us safe. Beings from this lifetime and past lifetimes come into this session and surround us in love, surround us with joy, surround us with peace, and we are so grateful and thankful for all the many things you do in our lives. We are so grateful and thankful for how you show up in our lives, and we are so grateful and thankful to even be alive and safe and healthy. All right, so I picked two decks. One around abundance. It is where's the back pouch? See, I have these cute little pouches for some of my cards. And so this is the Angels of Abundance by Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue, and it's one of her old decks. I don't even trying to find this deck now. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. But anyway, I've had this was like one of my original decks. Like, wow. I can remember when I had some before my training, and then I got trained and I just went crazy and bought more. And now I have like, ooh, Lordy. I think I have about 20 or 30 in storage, because that's another story for another day. That's when I left California in 2017. And right now in my present home, I have over 90 decks. mostly Oracle and Angel decks, mostly Angel decks and then Oracle. And I have a few Crystal, and then I have about maybe 10 tarot, because I used to read the tarot at one time many years ago. So anyway, let's see what the angels have in store for us today. We have several cards that came out while we were discussing this evening. Oh, one thing I'm going to share with you that we did do on the meditation that you can do on Monday for the new moon. It's called an abundance check. This is my drawing. Don't be making fun of it. I am not an artist. That's my disclaimer. So here's what a check looks like. And on the line where the date would go, you put now. And on the line where it says paid to the order of, you put your name. Where you put over here where you put the money amount in, you write paid in full. And then you write it out, paid in full. Down here where the person would sign their name, you put thank you, thank you. And over here, you'll write blessings or more prosperity or abundance. Okay? All right. Now on the back, which would be the back of a check, you're going to sign your name right up there. Underneath, put thank you for all my many blessings. And you're going to write down maybe 1, 2, maybe 3. Try not to do more than 3. Things that you really would like to see more of in your life. Because remember, we're going to spend the weekend releasing. But on Monday, we can write our abundance check. Okay? And you can write it when you get up in the morning on the West Coast, because it's 8:16 a.m. Pacific time and 11:16 a.m. Eastern. And then at the bottom, you can say, I am so grateful and thankful for all my many blessings. And that's called an abundance check. Okay? I've been writing those for quite a while, and they do work. I have had many wonderful things show up in my life. Another story, another day. Okay, where's my glasses? Because this print is a little. So, because this is a weekend read, we're going to have more than one card. Okay? So, savings. And the message on here is, as you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and a path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Very powerful, very powerful. You never know. Save. What did my grandmother used to say? Save for a rainy day. I think it's been raining all year. Next card that came out is focus on your priorities. So where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you to feel better and much more confident. Okay? The next card that comes out is dreams of abundance. So if you've been having some dreams about abundance, or you have an idea of what you'd like to see more of in your life, get ready to call it in on Monday. All right? And we'll talk about how to call it in a minute. But the message is, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that may help you manifest your desires into reality. Okay? Pay attention to your dreams this weekend. You might be surprised what's coming up. Okay, next card. Wonder if you deserve it? Well, here's confirmation you do. The card is deservedness. And it says you are a beloved child of God, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus up on your divine life purpose. So if you've been wondering, here's confirmation. You have what it takes. Call on your angels, call on your spiritual teams to support you as you are really stepping into this new path Because you're going to be releasing a lot. You're going to be releasing a lot of energies. You're going to be releasing a lot of stuff that no longer works for you. You might even be releasing some relationships that no longer work for you. And they could be relationships that have been close to you at some point in time. But you're changing. You're growing. And as you grow, new energy can come in when you release the old unfamiliar stuff. Release it. Let it go. Doesn't mean that it's going to be gone forever, but for right now, release what is holding you back. Because it may mean that you need to take a step back, heal yourself, and allow for new energy to show up, and allow for new doors and opportunities to open up for you. But as long as you're carrying that invisible backpack full of all your resentments, disappointments, frustrations, and the things that hurt you, and all your traumas, you're going to get more of the same. So let it go. Put it down. Rest it. Stick it in a locker. Let it go. But this card says, even if you can't recognize your qualities, trust that the universe and God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. And I got to tell y'all, I'm just going to stop right here and just kind of give you a little lecture. Each and every one of you is special. Each and every one of you is special because you know why? You are each and every one unique. You are unique in your own way. And yes, take a moment and see, how can you make your dreams come true? How can you really focus upon what you truly, truly, truly desire? And instead of it being a thought in your mind or a dream, write it down on paper. Start taking an action step every single day. Now, there's 365 days next year. It's not a leap year. Take an action every day. Now, if you don't want to work 7 days a week, perfectly understand. That's a lot. But there are 5 days during the week. Take one action each day. At the end of the year, if I'm doing my math right in my head as I'm talking to you, you will have taken 260 new steps toward your dream. And you might even land in your dream as you're taking new steps. Like, allow it to happen. Allow it to come in. Allow it to be. We keep talking about how I wish I coulda, woulda, shoulda. Let's put that away. Let's put that away. That belongs in the past. That belongs in 2020. We are moving into new energy. And whether you like it or not, it is happening. And whether you believe it or not, it is happening. Okay? So let's now get into this last, oh my goodness, around the divine aspect of abundance. Here's this last card for this deck. It says, take a divinely guided chance. What happens if you take a chance? What is that saying? Shoot for the stars, you'll shoot for the moon, you might land in the middle of the stars or something like that. I know I probably messed it up, but you know what I mean. The message here is all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable, remember, step out of your comfort zone, and what's been familiar but is no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. I'm not lying. That's what the card says. I didn't make that up. Now we're going to see what the angels have to say. All right, okay. So the first angel out is Archangel Gabriel. Came up in our meditation tonight too. And the message here is nurture. And it says, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So even if you don't have children, you do have an inner child. And that's the part of you that still is holding on to the childhood traumas. It could also be holding on to energy from past lives. You can write that out and tell the universe and the angels and your creator and whatever you call your creator, the universe, the God, Jehovah, whatever you call them. But say, I am releasing it. I am letting it go. I am surrendering it back to where it came from. I am allowing it to be transformed into love and joy and happiness. When we release what we no longer need, get ready. New stuff steps up. Life review, and it's good stuff. It's not bad stuff. So yes, I want to just clarify that. So the next angel that's coming up is Archangel Gabriel with a life review. So take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal everything that is unbalanced. So if there's anything in your life that you feel is unbalanced, that isn't working, that hasn't worked, that you just can't figure it out, you may have been in a relationship, or you may have a relationship that needs to be, because I keep hearing relationship, but I know this new moon is about relationship and money. What do you value? That's a great question to ask yourself. What do you value? What do you value about yourself? What do you value around money? How can you use it more? How can you use that energy more effectively? How can you show up and be able to, I keep hearing, have the life of your dreams? That's a question to ask, and it's a legitimate one. The last card is Indigo and Crystal Children, and that is with Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So, if you don't have children, go to that inner child within you, that child within you that has not been heard, and really start to talk to your inner child. And remind your inner child that they are safe, that they are loved, that you are embracing them and you are looking out for them. Then start to notice how some of the fears and traumas you've been through, they start to get easier to handle and to face. Okay? And allow yourself to experience what it's like to be loved. And that may mean forgiving others. That may mean forgiving yourself. Now, here I'm going to do something that I don't normally do, but I am offering a workshop next Thursday. I believe it is December 17th. And we're going to talk about the other F word, forgiveness. And I have a process that is very, very simple to do, but very powerful, very elegant. And you can do it on your own, whenever. You don't even need to talk to whoever you're forgiving, whatever the situation, conversation, experience, whatever it is. You don't need to go back and relive it again. But you can release it. You can let it go. And if you're interested, send me an email, and I will, we can set up a time even if you want, and have some conversations around what we're going to be doing. And it's a 90-minute workshop. And I tell you, if you send me an email and you're really interested, and if you want to talk, we can. But if you send me an email because you really want to take the workshop, you can go on my website. It's down below. It's www.carolinjwoodson.com, and go to events and workshops, and go to, it doesn't say the other F word, but it is Healing with Ho'oponopono. And I'm a Ho'oponopono coach. I have seen how amazing it can work in your life. Yeah, you have to keep at it. It's not just a one and done thing. This isn't Burger King. This is your life. Okay? Let's embrace our lives. Let's really take the next, how many weeks we have left in December? I think we have 3 weeks left. Let's take these 3 weeks and every single day consciously work on how you want to do 2021 differently. Release 2020. Release the last how many ever years. And let's start on a different foot in 2021. Now, that doesn't mean the same stuff may not keep showing up, but we're going to start releasing it. Yes, we are. Because 2021 is bringing us the promise of a new day, the promise of new energy, the promise of advancing, of freedom, of more joy, more peace, more love. Don't you want more of that? If you're interested in my workshop, send me an email. Say, Carolyn, I'm interested in the workshop, and I want to talk to you. Or, Carolyn, I'm interested in the workshop. Can you send me the payment amount? I'm taking $20 off all my courses for the month of December, because I want people to really Get in there. Embrace who you are. Embrace your new path. Embrace the divine purpose you're here for. If you've been doing the same old thing and it's not getting you anywhere, that's like a big message. Let it go. It's saying, let it go. Take the action of the planets. You have Saturn working for you. You have Jupiter working for you. You have Sagittarius working for you. You even got the Gemini full moon working for you. Come on now. Let it go. Don't be going into 2021 dragging the same old pillow down the street talking about how ain't nothing different, how it's all the same, yada yada. You know, I talked to someone the other day. I hadn't talked to them since 2015. Do you know they're having the same conversation? And at one point she said, are you listening? I said, yeah. She said, did you hear what I said? I said, girl, I've been hearing it for the last 5 years. I said, love you like I do. But let's change it. Let's see how we can change. And I'm sure that there are people on this call who are really, really desirous of some change. So here's what I want you to do. Take the weekend, release, reflect. You know, last year I did a reflection. I thought it was just going to be for 1 year. I went back 30 years. I mean, I do have experience on my side, but I went back and I reviewed my life from 30 years ago when I was in my early 30s. And I really looked at how much I've grown. I looked at the challenges I've had, the opportunities I've had, the amazing, amazing life that I have had since then. Because many of you don't know my story. And my story is one of becoming an orphan at 7, meeting the angels at 4. And the parent that was really my best friend, my father, died when I was 7.5. And yeah, I could have got real angry and been a nasty, nasty human being. But I had the angels with me, and they have been with me ever since. And my father and all my grandparents and my aunts and uncles who passed over, I know they walk with me. And I know that they're with me each and every day, as yours are with you. And I know the angels surround me, they guide me, they protect me. And at times when I do start to feel like, dang, I feel so alone, I am reminded I am not. And neither are you. So please, I'm asking of you, give yourself a chance. Even though it looks dark right now, I mean, we're dealing with a lot and COVID and all of that. It's not going to stay like this forever. It really isn't. And the sun is coming out. There's just a few clouds left. Those clouds are going to get moved to the side. Remember, I told you a few months ago, start being the observer. Don't get caught up in all this stuff. Turn off the doggone TVs. Unplug your devices. Believe me, it's going to be there when you come back in 2 or 3 days. And that much ain't going to change. And give yourself, have mercy on yourself. Allow yourself some grace. Allow yourself to be gentle with yourself. Show yourself compassion. And really, really, let's put on a whole new outfit, a whole new wardrobe, and walk out there confident with our back straight and ready to take on whatever. Why? Because we can. Why? Because we're powerful. Why? Because we have the angels around us and they are here to help us. Here's the deal. You have to give them permission. Nobody else can give them permission to work in your life. Your mother can't do it. Your teachers can't do it. Your reverend can't do it. Nobody can do it. Your husband can't do it. Your best friend can't do it. You got to do it. So tell the angels, get the flock in here. I give you permission to do, and then talk to them like you've been talking to your best friend, because they are. And then it hurt your doggone potty mouth, so you don't have to clean it up unless you want to. But let's start to take responsibility for what is going on in our lives and stop blaming everybody else. Because one of the things you got to remember is whatever's showing up in your life, you had a role in inviting it in there. All right. Okay, so I'm going to end the weekend reading on that because some of you probably already done clicked off. That old lady, she don't know what the hell is she talking about. Anyway, I want all of you to stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you so much for joining us. And I hope that every single one of you got something out of this. Don't forget to give me a like. Share it with someone else. Let someone else be inspired. Maybe it'll uplift their day. If nothing else, they get to laugh. That's okay. I don't care. Ain't messing up my world. I honestly can say to you, if you really just follow what I'm saying, release whatever is holding you back. If it feels like a shackle around your ankles, find something and cut that damn chain. And let's really start to soar. Let your light show. The world needs you. Whatever your gift is, let the world see it. All right? Okay, so before I start crying, have an amazing weekend. I'll be back next week, I promise. We're going to figure this out. I don't care if I have to hook up tin cans and figure out how to do something to get on YouTube, but I'm going to figure it out. All right? You guys go figure out what works in your life. But I'm going to take this weekend to release because on Monday, I have whole new things I'm going to be asking for. Oh, yes, I do. All right. Well, take care. And thank you so much for showing up and hear from Wisdom from the Angels. May you know more peace and love and joy than your heart can hold. Take care. Bye-bye.